don't give a fuck. Cause who gonna touch Ramella? Ha, who? Cause nobody. But yeah.
Boy, you know you make me float. Boy, you really give me high.
Hey family, welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see from the title, what I'll be talking about today. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment me below, and stay tuned to all my videos that I post. Period. So let's get into this video. I was with my baby daddy for 8 years. Yes, 8 long motherfucking years. We have 2 kids together, 2 boys. Boom. So 2020, my baby daddy decided to leave me to go be with another bitch. Yes, another bitch. Me, Ramella with the good hair. He decided to leave Ramella with the good hair to go be with a bitch that looked like a tranny. I'm just okay. I don't give a fuck. Cause who gonna touch Ramella? Ha, who? Cause nobody. But yeah, I got left for a bitch that looked like white chicks or Joanna man looking bitch. Okay, but yeah, my baby daddy decided to leave me in 2020 for another bitch. Well, the bitch was a side chick. Let's be honest. She was a fucking side chick. Okay. So let me tell y'all, we from Dayton, Ohio, but we moved to Cincinnati, Ohio to work on our relationship, to get our relationship together, because our relationship was very toxic, like very, very, very toxic. It was an unhealthy relationship to the point where I went to jail multiple times, and I'm gonna have another story time on that on another video, because I got mug shots. I'm gonna show y'all every fucking thing. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we moved to Cincinnati to work on our relationship, because dating, it was just like, it was so much shit going on in Dayton. I was just like unhappy. I didn't want to be in Dayton no more. So I'm like, can we just move? So we decided to move to Cincinnati. When we moved to Cincinnati, we settled in our new apartment, and I started my new job. I don't even want to, this is so much. I don't even want to talk about it. I was with him for like 8 years. So he did have 2 kids on me. I didn't find out that he had another baby on me till we was in Cincinnati. So that's when our relationship was just over at this point, because he already had a baby on me before, but he was saying it wasn't his. He never got the DNA test done on the baby, so whatever. So we stayed together. So boom. His first baby mama hit me up like, blah, blah, blah. He got another baby, blah, blah, blah. So we and him got into it. He denied the baby, blah, blah, blah. So at this time, this man was staying out all night. He didn't come home till like 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. So I'm like, I didn't care, because I was over our relationship. I was unhappy with him. I would just didn't give a fuck. I was just going with the flow, like float your boat, whatever. But at the same time, I still wanted our relationship to work, because we had built this family together. We got 2 beautiful sons together. Like, I've been with this man for 8 years, so I wanted our relationship to work. That was the whole point of us moving to Cincinnati, for our relationship to work. But I was hurt, whatever. Boom. He would be gone all fucking night and day. I didn't see this man till it was time for me to go to work in the morning. So, boom. We got into a bad fight. I actually went to jail the day that we got into a fight. I did something to him, and I went to jail. I was in jail for 3 days. My mom came and bought me out. I got out. When I got out of jail, I couldn't be around him, because at the time the judge put a restraining order. So I couldn't be around him. So I was still able to be around my kids, but I couldn't be around him. So at the time, he ended up just leaving the house to go live with his friend at the time. That's what he said. I'm just going off what he told me. So he went to go live with his friend at the time, and I was in that house by myself. I was in that apartment by myself. So he would drop the kids off. I would see the kids or whatever. After that, he ended up leaving me. Yeah, he ended up leaving me. And I asked him, like, is it another woman? Like, He like, no, it ain't another woman. I'm not dating nobody and this and that. Cause you know, at the end of the day, like, I'm a woman. I have feelings too. And if you with somebody for that long, I was with this man for 8 long years. He all I know. He was my first boyfriend, like, and we had 2 kids together. So I'm like, what made you decide to leave now? Because mind y'all, I'm crazy as fuck. Like, I went to jail so many times, which I'm told y'all I'm gonna talk about that in another video. I went to jail so many times. Our relationship was so toxic. So now I'm like back in my head, like, why you want to leave now? Like, you've been putting up with my crazy ass. So why would you want to leave now? Why would you want to leave me now? Like, what is the problem? Like, why? I was like, yeah. So he like, he sent me a long paragraph, like, it was a long paragraph. I can't remember. It was so basically, like, he was just saying, like, he leaving me. Like, he was like, you need to work on you. I just want to leave this relationship. This chapter is closed, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going through it, crying and shit. Like, oh my God, he leaving me. Because I thought I was going to leave his ass. I always had in the back of my mind I was going to leave him before he left me. So I'm like, oh my God, like, no, this nigga leaving me. Like, no, I'm supposed to be the one to leave him first. Like, I'm like, no. But yes, so come to find out, this man had a whole bitch the whole time. I think it was Sweetest Day. I want to say it was Sweetest Day. I called him and I was like, can I speak to my son? Because my son was like, mommy, make sure you call me back later on. My son, he don't play about me. My oldest, he do not play about me. He like, mama, you better call me back. I called my baby daddy's phone later on that night. So I'm like, where my son at? He told me to call him back. And y'all, when I say me and him got into it, I don't know what the fuck we got into it about, but me and him got into it. He gonna put the sad chick on the phone. He gonna put the sad chick girl. Mind y'all, I asked this man, was he seeing somebody? He lied. Yeah, so he gonna put the sad chick on the phone. So me and her going back and forth, whoop-de-whoop. I'm like telling this girl, like, you stupid. She like, I've been with him for 4 months. I'm like, bitch, how you been with him for 4 months and he been at home with his family, me and the kid? Like, what, bitch, you really settle for a nigga? Like, you really settle for this nigga that had a whole family? Like, you really played that part? You really played that side? Because the whole time I'm thinking, like, bitch, how was y'all together for 4 months when this nigga was coming home every night to me, fucking and all that, like, playing family and all that? I'm like, lost as fuck. Like, bitch, how the fuck? How? Like, it's still to this day, I don't understand it. Like, how? I mean, I can see the days that I told y'all where he was out for 2 weeks and then come home to like 4 o'clock in the morning when I was on my way to work. Yeah, I can see he was with you for those 2 weeks, but like, y'all been together 4 months, bitch, how? When this nigga have been laid up fucking and sucking me and playing house with me and being home with me and his family. So I was just dumbfounded. I was just lost as fuck. Like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? Like, what? Bitch, y'all don't even sound right. Y'all don't even sound right. Like, well, bitch, you sound stupid. So, yeah. Basically, that's how I knew about him having a bitch now after me and her got into it. So, he gets on the phone talking his shit. And then he put his friend on the phone talking his shit. So, they end up ending the call. Boom, boom, boom. So, basically, that's how I found out that my baby daddy had a whole bitch while he was with me in a relationship. And actually, he left me to go be with her because till this day, they in a relationship. And yeah.